Alex was in children's, and for some reason I can't remember exactly. And then she was
Admitted.
at women's and having a lot of problems, and I was juggling both of them in the two different hospitals and also work. And then as at some point, and I can't remember exactly what it was, I went and talked to Drew, and I said, I've been doing the best I could. Even though I'm a person who does not like leaving my classes or anything like that whatsoever. But I knew having them in two different hospitals and everything else, I had to take some time off and deal with my family and just get the things back together again. And the school was great. I mean, they were just unbelievable. And they've been throughout all the years. I mean, all the time off, all the support for her.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's been endless, endless. The community, the parents, the students. The students themselves. I still remember one day, and it's the only time in my entire career I actually broke down. And usually I never break down in a class, but it was actually, I was reading one of her emails that sort of was stating what was going to happen for Alex and how they were going to do surgeries to repair, actually do an ear for him, and they'd have to take part of the scalp, like this little film of skin that's underneath the scalp, and they'd put it over, some bone or rib that they would construct into his own ear.
6 to 8 surgeries.
And I was reading this to the kids, and it just dawned on me. I mean, the pain and everything that he'd have to go through, and I'm reading it, and actually the tears are coming down, and then I just had to excuse myself. It just was overwhelming, and they were so good. Yeah. They were like, I apologized. I mean, I couldn't believe I did that and everything else, and they just came and said, no, don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. And then a couple days later, they made this huge card for me, and they got I think it was Tommy Hilfiger clothes for him because they wanted him styling, as they told me. But they just rallied. They just I felt like I was on the floor. They took their hand and they just picked me right up, and that's exactly what they did. And that's the way they've been throughout the years.
Mm-hmm. We can't say thank you. Thank you just doesn't go far enough. Words just don't. They fail.
Yeah, the community.
They utterly fail.
It's just been. I love this school. I love this community. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, I've been there now 15 years. I started off in the public system, and then coming to Southridge was always unbelievable. I mean, and just the colleagues, just everybody.
People have come to our house to deliver a 6-pack of beer because they knew things were rough. Like, here, drown your sorrows.
We don't know what to do here. But food. Can we cut the grass? Can we do this? Can we do that? We've had some parents even help us in the hospital and look after the kids. Just, can you go out? Can you just go and have some time to yourselves? Just, they've put us up in hotels by the hospital so that we could be near them during times of surgeries. They let us use their places nearby. I mean, they just
and they know who they are. Some very, very special 5 ladies out there who we just can't say thank you enough to. You've restored our faith in humanity, in terms of people, that don't have to care, but they do because they want to. We are very fortunate to have some very good family members as well that continue to support us. And I don't know how they do it, but they just find the energy somehow, and they're in their 70s.
Even the emails after the update. I mean, they...
Oh my gosh, those keep me going. I can't even tell you. Just to feel cared about is the biggest thing.
Yep.
Because they don't have to. They don't have to take time out of their lives. But they're doing it for us because they care. There's nothing that anyone can really do. We just have to get through the trenches and just deal with it day by day, and it's hard.
Yeah.
And especially when you look at Alex and you see that he's half the child that he should be, and that he's so weak, and that he's so tired, but he keeps going, so you keep going too, and you're so weak and you're so tired and you're exhausted. You stay up till midnight to keep going with his feet. You get up at 7 so that he can start his feet. He's feeding from 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, all the way till 12, 1 in the morning, and you gotta constantly be there. You gotta fill up the feed. You got to change him. You got to take him to school. You got to take him to his appointments. I've got to go to work 5 to 7 days a week. He's got to go. He works 5 to 7 days a week too. He just doesn't always, he's not always there, but he's there in his mind. I mean, it's hard. It's a hard life, but it's a good life too. So thank you so much to everyone for all of your support to us and our family.
Yeah, it's meant the world to us.
My work has been very good too. They've always given me the time off when I needed it. They've been supportive. The field that I'm in, we take care of people. That's what we do. And so they've taken care of me as best as they possibly could. And unfortunately, like I've had to say to them, I don't have a choice. I have to be with my son. There isn't somebody else who can fill in for me, and I know it hasn't been easy.
What kinds of